Hi students, I welcome you all to my class. Today in this class we are going to learn about rain in summer. This is our fourth poem. This poem written by Henry William Wordsworth Longfellow. He was an author and poet. He was going to describe about the rainy summer. Students, in summer weather is very hot. In that time, if you get rain, it makes a weather cools, is it? So, usually what do people do when it rains heavily? Yes, people like to take shelter below the trees or get into the pool. And children like to play in the rain. Is it not? So, in this class, let's see how the poet described the rainy summer.
Rain in summer. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat, in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain! How it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hoofs. How it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Across the window pane it pours, and swift and wide with a muddy tide. Like a river down the gutters roars the rain, the welcome rain. Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. I repeat, how beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat, in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain! How it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hoofs. How it gushes and struggles out from the throat of overflowing spout. Across the window pane it pours, and swift and wide with a muddy tide. Like a river down the gutter roars the rain, the welcome rain. Henry Wordsworth Longfellow.
Let's see the first stanza of the poem. How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat, in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain. Here, fire means looking like fire. Looking like fire. Or hot and bright flaming. Hot and bright flaming. So, in the summer, we can feel the weather is very hot. So, in that time, we can consider fiery means looking like fire. The weather is looking like fire. Okay.
Here, how beautiful is the rain, which shows his happiness and excitement about rain. He talks about how a drizzle and a shower relieves him from the heat and dust of the summer. In this first stanza, these lines he is just as described by the rain washing off all the heat and dust from the narrow and broad lanes of the city. And he repeats the statement, how beautiful is the rain.
See the second stanza. How it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hoofs. How it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Students, here the clatter means make rapid or sharp or knocking sounds. Okay? Rapid sounds. Okay, and tramp. Here the tramp means sound of heavy footstep. Here the footsteps of a running horse. So sounds of heavy footsteps. animals' food. Here the horse foods. So the horn like part of an animal's food. Horn like part of animal's food stuff. Okay. Then here how it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout. Here the spout means a pipe to throw out water from the roof.
In these lines, he speaks about how the drops of rain falling on the roofs are having a rhythmic appeal to it. He compares it with the hoofs of the horses to give us an image of the rhythm and sound of the raindrops on the roof. In the last two lines, he writes how the rain falls from the sky as if it is free from the overflowing clouds in the sky. Let's see the third stanza. Across the window pane it pours and swift and wide, with a muddy ride, like a river down the gutter roars the rain, the welcome rain. So students, here gutter means channels at the sides of a road to carry away rainwater, and tide means swift flow. Tide means swift flow. Here, across the window pane, it pours and swift and wide, with a muddy tide, like a river down the gutter roars the rain, the welcome rain. So these lines, the poet describes how it looks when the rain falls on the window pane, and how swift and wider the gutters look, as they are full of rainwater and filled with mud. It looks like a river roaring down. He feels overjoyed about the rain and welcomes it with open arms.
So the roadside gutters are overflowing with a loud noise like a river in floods. So such a rain is most welcome during summer season. Here also the poet Henry Wordsworth Longfellow going to express a rain in summer. So this is all about the poem Rain in Summer. I hope you understood.